What's up, you guys? We're back. Today's warm-up, we're going to start with some up-down dog. So I go to a plank to begin. Up dog is first, so my hips just drop down towards the ground. I can flip my feet, tops of my feet to the ground. You can kind of wag your hips from side to side if you want. Do some circles through your neck. Just a chance to get a gentle stretch through the abs, the hip flexors. Just get the front of your body opened up. And then we go back to down dog. So we push our chest back towards our thighs, bend and straighten our legs, alternate back and forth. We're just going back and forth between those two positions. So kind of make of it what feels best for you. After that, we're doing a movement called a Superman, which is a great way to strengthen the low back and to kind of just get those muscles warmed up and ready to work. So we're gonna lay on our belly, arms go up overhead. Arms are about shoulder width. My feet are together, my knees are locked out. I'm gonna lift my chest and my thighs at the same time. So visually not a super drastic movement, but you will feel it. So I'm gonna lift up and then come back down. Lift up and then come back down. Go nice and slow, not only because it will work better if you go slowly, but also because if you do this one really fast, you're gonna look like a fish and everyone's gonna make fun of you. So don't go really fast as you do these. After that, we're gonna do a knee pull plus a reverse lunge step on each side. So I grab my knee, pull it into my chest, just get a gentle stretch like so. Then I step back, bring my back knee to the ground. I like to stretch up overhead, but I'm a weird dude, so you can do this if you want or you cannot. And I stand back up and switch sides. Grab my left knee, pull it in, step back, stretch up overhead. Feels so good. Last, we're doing an elbow plank. Oh, amateur move, my computer's falling asleep on me. I'm gonna go to an elbow plank like so. Belly and butter tight, I'm just hanging out here for 20 seconds. It's pretty fun. All right, class, everyone listen up. The workouts today. We're doing a 12-minute workout. We're gonna do single dumbbell overhead or front squats, sit-ups, and then double unders or lateral hops over a dumbbell. Not too complex. And then we got something after that. How about that? All right, so first things first, squats. Feet are at shoulder width, belly's tight, hips go back, knees go out. I squat and then stand. We're gonna add some weight, but the weight's only gonna be on one side of our body, so we need to pay a little bit of extra attention to tension, to core stability, to making sure that our abs are braced. Okay, that's important. Front squats are a little bit more entry level. I put the dumbbell on one side of my body, so this workout calls for 10 reps. That means 5 per side. So squeeze your belly, hips go back, knees go out. We're trying to stay square despite the fact there's only weight on one side of our body, okay? If these feel okay and you're like, heck yeah, coach, bring on the challenge, you can push this thing up to overhead, squeeze your belly, keep your back nice and flat, sit your hips back, squat down, and then stand back up. You see how I was twisting a little bit? Try to avoid that as much as you can. The overhead squats are no joke. They're pretty tricky. So if they feel crappy, if you feel like you're lifting your heels up, don't do them. Do the front squats instead. We want quality. That's what matters most, okay? 20 sit-ups are next. Use your arms. Try to get through these. These things should be metabolically challenging as well as a good way to develop core strength. So we're not just like, we're doing them without our arms, a little bit slower, okay? A little bit more like muscle-centric, we're a little bit more core-centric. When we're using our arms, we're moving more quickly, so it becomes more metabolic, we're breathing a little bit more heavily, so go with them at a pretty good pace. After that, speaking of metabolically challenging, we're gonna do lateral hops over a dumbbell. So the dumbbell's not right there, it's right here. I'm jumping back and forth, up and over it like so. The equipment, or the bodyweight version, oh, I almost skipped a part, shame on me. All right, so we get done with our 12 minutes of cycling through that. We rest for 2, okay? At the top of the 14th minute, you go for a 1-mile run, all right? Go out and run. If you guys are like ready to hammer, go out and hammer. You'll be nice and warmed up. You should be able to go. Just Google how to map your run. You can look it up. There's a ton of different calculators out there for how to figure out what a mile is. But go out and get after it. See what you got. And when you get back, you can record your time in the notes for the workout. Okay, that's that. So it'll be a 12-minute workout, rest for 2, then run a mile. The bodyweight version is very similar. You're gonna do odd object goblet squats. You can grab a big plant. You can grab a dog, a terrier. I don't know where he is right now, but you could grab him. Grab a backpack full of books, a box, something, whatever. Fill a cooler with water, a couple of milk jugs. Hold them at your chest, and you're gonna do 10 squats. Okay, so hold something that gives you a little bit of resistance. 20 sit-ups, 30 lateral hops over a 6-inch target. Then same thing. You're gonna run a mile. Okay. Rest 2 minutes, run a mile. The mobility today is a good one. We're gonna take a lacrosse ball. We're gonna roll out our traps, but we're not gonna go up and down. We're not gonna go up and down the thoracic spine. We're gonna go side to side. So we're gonna start at our neck and roll out towards our shoulder. So I lay on my back, I put the ball underneath my trap, right at the base of my neck, and I do 4 or 5 passes like so, and then I move the ball out an inch. Do 4 or 5 passes and move the ball out an inch. When I get as far as I can and I feel like I'm starting to hit bone and no longer on the muscle, then I just come back in towards my spine. I just work back and forth as my arm goes up and down for 3 minutes on the left and 3 minutes on the right, and then I am mobile. And then my shoulders are extremely mobile. My traps are all tenderized and feeling good, and then that's it. And then that's all for today. That's all that I got. If you guys have questions, hit me up. If not, have a good workout. See you next time.